Hello everyone, I've only went and done it. Given to temptation, and I've eventually bought myself an electric dirt bike. Cheapest one I could find online, and I bought it from these guys here from a place called the Quadwarehouse. It was probably one of the cheapest ones I found online, and it's the BRZ Neon Thunder Pro 72 volt 5000 watt dirt bike off-road. So I'm going to do a video today just to show you, obviously, getting it out of the box, what's involved, how it's built. So let's get it open. First thing I've noticed, I did order blue. Looking at the sticker on the side of the box, looks like I've been sent a red one. Let's have a look. Let's get it. Right, that's all of the bolts undone. It was much easier watching dudes stuff do it with the grinder, but unfortunately I haven't got that luxury in here because I didn't want to set the place alight. So what we've got obviously a box, we've got a spring, and looks like I can undo this box here. Yeah, that's that box out. Don't know what that is yet. Right, I'm going to set the phone up and lift the cage off and see where we're at. Found that in line 3. Must need it for something. Right, that's it all unpacked. So let's just see what we'll get in the box. So we'll get the bike. No forks attached, but that should be easy enough. Back wheels attached, quite a substantial chain. We've got a box full of forks with the wheel. We've got the tool kit, some clamps. I'm assuming that's for the front axle, and then I'm assuming this must be the battery charger. Yeah, that's the battery charger. Actually looks quite a decent one, with an English plug, always good. We also get the product manual for the charger, and also an owner's manual for the bike. I'll zoom in on that one. Focus. A bit like my eyes, doesn't focus. Importer, Quadwarehouse in Pursley, Chesterfield, Derbyshire. And I want to have a quick squiz through the book, and then we'll get on to getting it built. Right, in the box we got a tool kit. Everybody likes a tool kit, especially the Chinese shape. We get a screwdriver, an array of spanners, and an array of Allen keys. So that's our tool kit. going to put some thread lock onto these two 4 bolts and then screw that up tight. Tilt the steering back so that it's actually running in line with the forks. Right, I've spun the bike round now and put it onto a little bit of a stand. Probably a 2-man lift, I would say. It's just sitting quite high there. I don't know if you can see it properly. Yeah. Handlebars are all tightened up with some Loctite on. Now I'm going to try and put the front forks on. Side with the caliper on, goes to the left. Second one. See there now, because it's not seeming to be laying up properly. Take the bolts out, I think. After a little bit of jiggle and pokery, got it in. A bit of Loctite on this one as well. A little bit of Loctite on there. Bolts. with the boat. So shut that there. Two spacers, one big boat. Please note, don't make the same mistake I did. Make sure that your brake cable and caliper comes around the front of the fork so it's not touching anything. And then when putting the front wheel on, the two spacers, one spacer is bigger than the other. So the biggest spacer, the fatter one, goes to the side that the caliper is going to go onto. And then the shorter side goes to the non-caliper side. And what I've noticed is when I had the wheel on, that pushes that wheel slightly off to one side, so you've got even clearance on both sides. So that's going to go into this. There. Pull out the retainer, which is plastic bit there. So that now gives us the gap. So once I've connected the caliper, I've run the cable around the outside. I'm just thinking more for maintenance purposes, as it doesn't really give us any instructions on where to put it. Then I'll put the sleeve in, down to there, into the clamp, and then it just runs up around the front. I'm just thinking for maintenance purposes in the future, save us stripping the whole bike down. Next thing is going to be the front mud guard. Attached to the bike already. We've got 1, 2, 3 bolts, which lock. Keys on the top. I'll take them off shortly. And then And as I'm going, I'm tightening up every bolt that I see, just to make sure that they have been tightened up fine in the factory. And then we're going to move around to the back. Now I have tried straightening up that front mud guard, but it ain't straight enough. I'm assuming it's just being the way it's been transported and it's buckled. Right, next I'm going to move around to the back, put the back coil in. Now I did find a loose bolt in the bottom of the box when I opened it, which was that one, which looks like the same as that. So that there is going to go on there, and then, don't know if you can see it, up to the top of there. So I'm going to just attach that and then screw it together, and then I'll show you it when it's complete. Right, so the back one, back shocker, I've attached it up the top, and I'm going to attach it at the bottom. Obviously got some Loctite on there. Now what I have had to do, you can see there, is chock the wheel a little bit, the bike a little bit higher, so that wheel drops that a little bit further down, just so I can get it to line up with obviously the bolt for the bottom shocker. So I'm going to just put that in, nip it up, and then I'll show you the finished product. And that's that there. So bottom one's tightened, top one's tightened. It doesn't give it any torque settings, so I don't know what tightness to do it. So I've just done it tight enough that there's no movement on it. Now what I have done is, I don't know which way you're meant to put this on, but I'm assuming that is an adjuster for the coilover. So I've done that at the bottom obviously, so it's easily adjustable, rather than put it at the top where it'll be a little bit of a tricky one to go there. So next part to put on is going to be the coil cover, which is that part there. And looking at that, it goes on to go underneath. There's two bolts there attached. You can see them. That one's already loose. And the second one. Trying to do this with one hand. Off there. So I'm just going to put that on, and that's that on there. So back of the coil, it's obviously points down and around, tightens up with that screw and that screw, and then that is that done. Work my way around the bike, making sure that all the nuts and bolts are tightened around the wheel. Obviously tighten these, what have you. And all I think left to do now is to take off the stickers, charge it up, and then we'll give it a try. So that's her there. And there it goes. There she is, all fully trafficked up. I've been annoyed at the front mud guard, like, because it's just still looks a bit twisted. It looks absolutely hideous. But I'll have a word with the lads at the quad warehouse, and I'm sure they'll sort us out with a replacement one. Battery charger point is on the side here. And then also just read there, underneath the seat is some kill switch, which if you see there, you will see now that there, once that's flipped on, so that switch is flicked on, we should hopefully press the power button. Got nothing there. I haven't charged this bike yet, mate, so I don't know if it's just into discharge mode for it to be transported. Let's just try. No, still nothing. Power Nope, not getting nothing, so I'll charge it and see what happens from there. Right, that's it all fully charged, and I'm just going to have to just flick the switch under the seat, which is the trip switch, get that turned on. Then that's now on. Kill switch on, and lights, ignition, nothing. That's not good. Kill switch is out as off. That is on. Nothing. Oh shit. Right, I'll be back. Right, I've been on the quad warehouse to talk us through why I've got no power after I've charged it and everything. We've eventually sussed it. The lads are brilliant, absolutely fantastic help. Turns out that sometimes when they ship these bikes, they don't connect the kill switch, and sometimes they don't connect the throttle, just for transportation purposes, I'm assuming. So he's talked us through it. I'll show you what I've had to actually do myself to get the bike to work. Right, so I've actually bypassed the kill switch completely because the lead that was coming off it is no longer attached. So coming out of the harness here, I don't know if you can see it there, this cable here wasn't connected to nothing. So what I've done is, obviously that comes straight from the kill switch. I've bypassed the kill switch completely, and if we go down to here, just around to the side, I've took the side off the bike and now I've exposed the wiring loom. So there's a cable, a black and white cable there, that one there, which I now have to connect up to this red one that was connected obviously through there to the kill switch. So basically I'm going to connect that and that together. Yeah, I'm just going to do that, put the phone down and I'll come back 2 seconds. So that's now connected together. So basically I've just bypassed the switch there and just created sort of a loop. So that's done. And then also the throttle, which I've chased back, that also wasn't connected. So this wire here comes from the controller with all the multicolored wires on. That connection there needs to be connected to this one opposite. So I'll connect that. So it clicks like so. That's now connected. Lovely Chinese wiring. I'll have to tidy that up eventually. So that hopefully will be it now. So if we turn the key, got a beep. Oh, we have power. Yep, we are all good. So also I found if I turn the throttle now, nothing will happen. These bikes do come with a safety feature. I turn the throttle, nothing. Now what you have to do is pull either of the brakes, front or back. So I pulled the front brake, let it go, and then I now have movement. So the safety feature on these bikes is you have to pull the front brake every time you turn it on, so that the bike doesn't just run away with you. Hope you found that helpful. Thanks. Bye.